Okay, in this video, I want to make sure that you get your thumbnail artwork set up properly. And I'm going to show you a system or a free service called Canva. And I got an incognito window on here. When you first go to canva.com, this is what it's going to look like. And it just asks for some basic information. The cool part is you can log in by this or log in with, I think you can use your Facebook or Google profiles as well. But once you set up an account, you're gonna be all logged in. Okay. Now, what's nice is they have predetermined designs in here that you can go to. So if you look at it, they've got the recommended because these are the ones I use a lot. And then if you go through, you can see that they have different things that you can that are pre-made. Pre-size is the most important thing. Now you'll notice right here, pre-YouTube channel art would be the artwork that you would put on the the header of your your YouTube channel. But then here's what I was going to talk about is the YouTube thumbnail. Those are the images on your thumbnails. Now, if you look at the kind of the dorky ones that I've made for some of them, I use bright colors. I like them to stand out and so on. But literally all you got to do is if I click this plus sign again and I click YouTube thumbnail, it pulls up with a blank. Actually, it might default. Okay, so it defaulted to a blank screen. Now you can actually look and see some of these that are free, or you see this little dollar sign right there. That means you have to pay for that one. But if you mouse over it and they're not, they say free on. Okay, here's one that says free. You can do that. Or if you think about this, you see this is if I clicked it and it was paid, it's going to put over a unless I pay for it, it's going to have that watermark on it. But you can click on the undo button if you don't like what you have. But if you wanted to, you could just look at one of these and then pretty much make it over here. Now the nice thing is the elements are very simple. Okay, you've got the elements which you can add images and pictures. The text areas, they've got pre-made text, or you can just click on the different sizes. Backgrounds, they've got pre-made background templates. Or you can go in here and click on those, and if you click on it, it's going to give you a color wheel, which is cool. And then uploads. Okay, so as an example, let me just show you how to create one real quick. Okay, we'll make this nice and simple. Let's say I wanted to have a background that kind of stood out, so I'm going to use yellow, and I'm going to add an upload. If I wanted to upload an image, you just click on it right here. If you've purchased them, you can do that. Or if you have images on your Facebook page, if you connect them, you can actually pull your Facebook pages in here and add those. A lot of times I'll have different things in here, but let's say I pulled this from the internet, which is just a laughing thing, and I wanted to create some text on here. I'm gonna use the headline text, and then I'll put something in here that says this is the funniest video you will ever see on MLM. Okay, because since I'm on a MLM tangent when I'm making these videos. Now, I might not like this text because it's kind of weird, but if you go up here, you click on that, it pulls all the fonts. So you can actually see, and you just scroll down, and you can see the fonts as they are. I typically use Railway in everything. A, B, C, D, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Railway. We're going to use Railway Heavy. I'm going to move this a little bit farther. I don't like how it's so streamlined, so I'm going to pull this, see how you can widen it. And then if I want this text bigger, I can click on that, make it bigger, and then I'll put that there. And if it doesn't go in here, I know that I'm going to have to just shrink it down one. So I go to 48. And you'll notice that kind of when I drag this, how it lines up, so I know it would be even. And then I did it, but I don't like the black or the yellow with this, so I'm going to change the background. I'm going to go to blue. I'm going to use that. Well, maybe darker. And you notice how it went dark. It changed this to white text, so it stood out. So it kind of gives you some things. Then all you do is you click download. It's going to offer you the PNG or JPEG. Okay, in most cases you'll just leave it defaulted to PNG. JPEG's fine. If you actually created like a bigger, the bigger PDFs type things, you can actually make them in here. But anyhow, I would just leave it at recommended that, and you click download, and it's going to, I'll show you how fast it downloads. Hold on tight, preparing your design. It's kind of neat to give you little sayings and stuff. And it dropped in my downloads right there. So you can kind of see it at the bottom of the screen, and I'm good to go. And now I have my thumbnail on here. And the reason you obviously you make stuff that stands out. You can actually upload your photos and things like that. Like I said, you can put your different photos and all these different things in here. Like I've got tons of stuff in here myself that I've put in here. But real simple to use. So you can make your channel art with this, and obviously you can make your thumbnails. So I just wanted to make sure you had this tutorial in here in case you have not heard of Canva. It's definitely the way to go, and you'll end up using this for tons and tons of marketing. So there you go.